of like a phrase that's sleepover related, and I was like, "There's no sleepover greeting. That's
What's
not
up,
a thing."
besties?
What's up, besties, and welcome to Unlimited Appetizers, the show where we simulate killing time while waiting for your food at a restaurant. I am your host, Erin.
And I'm Stinky Kevin's biggest fan, Mancha.
Oh, that's very sweet. We just took him to the vet, so that's funny timing you say that. He just got back from that, and he was very good this time. He did not scream at all.
No screaming?
There was one time he screamed because he's been getting like vaccinations. And the last time before this, he was screaming so loud that everybody felt so bad the whole time. Everyone was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then this time he was like dead silent because they distracted him during it. It was good.
Good for him.
Yes.
I hope he gets a treat for being good at the vet.
He got to sit in the car and smell my pizza that he doesn't get any of.
Wow. Wow. SMH.
I know. We're in like slumber party mode because we had a bunch of segments this episode that we realized kind of fit like a sleepover theme. So I was like, let's wear like blankets or something.
Yeah, let's wear blankets. Accidental slumber party, aka I have one pair of pajamas, and I have in fact worn them for an episode. So I have a blanket, and I have my friend over here away from my pizza, but I have Lady Faye over here.
Oh, I love
That's her
that.
name.
I love her.
This is from Morgan.
Oh, shout out to Morgan.
Shout out to Morgan,
who I still need to meet, but
someday.
we love Morgan. I have pajamas. That's like a pajama set. It's like a top and like a bottom thing, but I might have worn it before. It's just like a checkerboard shirt. And it doesn't necessarily look like pajamas. So I was like, I'm gonna wear something that looks like a Snuggie or something. And then I had this thing I got at GalaxyCon that's like a little deer. So I was like, this is perfect.
I had no clue what animal that was. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm just like, that's a pink.
When I bought it, I stared at the wall for a long time trying to figure out what it was. But it was like they had different animals and they were all in different colors. Like they had ones that looked like corgis and then they had ones that looked like deer. And I think this was a deer because it was with a bunch of other ones where it was like brown and it had like spots or something. So like it looked like a deer, but I just got the one that was purple. So
I was thinking deer or fox. So
oh, you know what? It might be a fox. There were ones that looked like foxes too. I don't know. It's something. It's some kind of animal.
It's cute, you know, so that works.
Yes.
You know, it's aesthetic, and
it's a soft
sometimes that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Kevin in the background?
No, it's my washer. Hold on,
I'll
turn it
washer.
Off. I'll turn it off. That's gonna be loud. Give me a second.
I was like, he's.
Oh, I can't go this way. I have a lot of stuff on the ground, so it's like Tetris.
Minesweeper. Do something nice for yourself today. You know? You deserve it. And also subscribe.
Sorry, I had put a load of laundry in the dryer when I got back because I didn't want to forget about it. And I was like, I'll probably have to stop it before we record, but then I forgot. So here we are.
I thought it was like Stinky Kevin, like smacking the wall in the bathroom or something.
He does do that. Oh, you know what? This might be a fox. This looks like a foxtail, kind of like a really crappy tiny one. Anyway, just notice that. Yes, no, he does that. He'll run against the door, and then I feel really bad. But also, he can't be in here. I have my whole craft room like unloaded in here, and I was like sorting through everything.
Uh-huh.
And it's a disaster. It's like the worst my living room has looked in a long time, and he wants to eat all of it.
Maybe he should be allowed to eat it just as a treat.
As a treat,
because he was so good at the vet.
He was very good. I have let him run around in the stuff just to see what he would like go for, and then I'll like stop him. And I have a Story of Seasons, which is like what Harvest Moon was. It's like the new company name, or the new series name. It's a strawberry cow that has like a bell on the end.
Oh, that one.
And he's like a little tail thing, and it doesn't like ring or anything, but it's like a little, thing at the end, and he likes like strings and stuff. So he's been playing with the tail on that, and then he plays with the big Floppa plushes. So I'm like, of course he is my son, that the two things he plays with are big Floppa and like a farming game merchandise item.
We should get him his own computer and play Stardew Valley with Kevin. I just want to see how that would go, you know?
What's like okay, so like when people do like Twitch plays like this game and people vote on like what you're gonna do. I wonder if there's something we could do with like his movements where we could be
Yeah,
like,
I
this
mean,
means this.
there was one that was a fish plays Pokemon.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
they motion tracked like the fish to different corners of like the tank. And when it like swam in a certain zone, the character would hit that button.
That's
Which is really
crazy.
cool. I don't know if the fish ever won. I need to check up on that. I hope he did.
I'm gonna put my Sebastian, Abigail, and Shane plushes out on the floor, and whichever one he attacks is the one that he gets to romance in the file.
I wanna do that with a cat and like a Bulbasaur and a Charmander and a Squirtle.
Oh yeah, that'd be
You
cute.
see if I ever got a cat to see if my cat's based or not.
Well, see, that's like people do those videos where they take their pet to like a store and they'll let them pick out like a toy in the pet store just by which one they like go over and sniff. It's like kind of like that.
That's cute.
Yeah. I want to get into the discussion because there's a reason that I want to
I
start
was
it.
about to say the same thing.
So this is Mancha's idea if you want to introduce it.
AKA us having not come up with the segment idea yet. Me this morning looking at pictures of pizza saying, wow, I sure do love pizza. What if I had a reason to order pizza today instead of not ordering pizza? And I thought real hard. I'm like, what if we did pizza discussion, but we bought pizza just to like enhance the vibe of the episode. Also, so we weren't talking about pizza and like pining for it terribly hard.
Yes. Yeah. So now
Was more so the main reason.
there's pizza in front of me. This is our
I,
first
I,
ever mukbang on the
I
podcast.
big old plate of pizza. I didn't do sauce, but I have sauce because I got Papa John's.
I got it because I got stuffed crust. I almost got Papa John. I got Pizza Hut. It was just like a logistics reason of which one because they both do stuffed crust. I got the sauce because when I have the stuffed crust, it's like a breadstick, so I want to dip it in sauce. So anyway, I'm gonna start eating my pizza.
I did Papa John's because they have it's expensive, but they have a coupon that's buy one get one free. And I had $10 in Papa Dough, aka I had 10 free dollars. And I don't buy it that often, but it's accrued over the course of time because if you spend $30 on pizza, you're gonna get new Papa Dough every like 2 or 3 times you go.
I knew that we were gonna be coming from the vet, so I was trying to use an app to order one versus just like calling or something. So I could do it like while I was there. And I had to re-download the Pizza Hut app, and I thought I didn't have an account, but I did. And then I was trying to guess passwords for it, and then I had to do the thing where I had to change my password and stuff. And then when I went to change it, it was like, that's already your password. And I was like, I swear to God, I just put that in like 5 times. So it eventually worked, but it was very frustrating.
Food service apps are frustrating in general.
Me and Tyler might be making a video on that topic. So
I like the Taco Bell one. The Burger King one used to be good. Those are my thoughts. Those are the only ones that I've had for a long amount of time on my phone.
The McDonald's one, McDonald's like food, like whatever. The McDonald's app is great and has great deals. And the Wendy's one sucks and doesn't work at all. And I prefer Wendy's for certain things, so it's like frustrating. Yes. Sorry, I'm enjoying my pizza. I'm probably making loud smacky noises.
It's
but also
okay.
that's like
Yeah,
how
the
these
Foley
things go.
on this one's gonna be great.
We had last episode Kevin screaming. Now we'll have Kevin screaming and chewing.
Yeah. A plus sound design. Nominate me for a Streamy Award or something.
Oh my god, yeah.
Please don't. This is I don't know why I'm coughing now. What's your favorite? We have not talked about the pizza yet. What's your favorite, like, what is your ideal pizza, like, situation?
So, you would message me being like, what chain pizzas do you like, do you think of, or, like, something was the question. So, I was trying to remember them all. And I feel like it's, like, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, and Little Caesars are, like, the ones that I feel like are, like, most places. And then like Mark's was like a regional thing in New York that I got all the time. Like growing up, like in school, they'd order Mark's and stuff. Um, so those are all like the ones I can think of that are like chains that aren't like a build your own or like Sbarro in like the mall or like a airport or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I like I do really like the like New York like thin pizza. So I love Sbarro and I love Wegmans does it, and you can get like carry out like full pizzas from Wegmans, and I haven't done it in a long time, but I went and I got a slice the other day and I remembered that. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get those sometimes. But if it's like a regular chain thing, I feel like I've been defaulting to Papa John's lately. I got Pizza Hut tonight, but like that's been the one I've gotten for like parties and stuff that I've had.
I kind of only do Papa John's and Little Caesars because I don't know. I've always liked Papa John's.
Hmm.
I feel like this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I don't really care. And Little Caesars is cheap, and hey, it's hot and ready. It may not be $5 anymore. I think it's like slightly more. Most of them are like
Right.
$6 now.
Tyler
Uh,
likes it because it's cheap. He's
it's
gotten it a
hot,
couple
it's
times.
cheap, it's hot, and it's ready. Except when you go in and they don't have anything hot and ready, and it's just like, okay,
That
I guess this happens.
when I was looking at Pizza Huts, I didn't go to that one that I sent you. I went to a different one because that was like a Pizza Hut Express or something. It had one review. It was 1 star. And I was laughing at it. I was like, I love there's like one review and it's like a shit review. I opened it and it was somebody complaining and they were like, I would love to review the pizza here, but I went in and there was no pizza. Why were they even open? It was like one of those reviews and I was like, oh my God.
Like they were out of ingredients,
I think they were
or
just out of pizza and he either expected it to like there to be ones like to go because I think it's like a Pizza Hut Express, so I think they like do that. I don't know.
yeah. Well, okay, I've been to like a half a Pizza Hut Express
Hmm.
because where I used to work, they had a combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell like
Hmm.
kiosk where they would usually have like two pan pizzas just sitting there on the side.
Oh,
I've never got one. I always would get pasta or Taco Bell.
when I was a kid, I really liked pan pizza. So, big tradition in my childhood. My grandparents would take us to Pizza Hut, and it was like this really like shitty Pizza Hut like near where they lived. But like that we loved it. And we would play Sudoku puzzles. Like they would bring a Sudoku book and we'd do it in the Pizza Hut. And that was like a very fond like childhood memory that I had. I still do Sudoku all the time and it was like definitely because of that. Um so I always think of that, and I'd always get the personal pan pizza because I was a child and I just wanted
Yeah.
cheese and I didn't want pepperoni and I just wanted a little thing.
And having your
Um,
own pizza as a child is so much power.
it's like the Home Alone, like a lovely cheese pizza just for me. It was like that. Um, so I loved it. And then I don't know. So every once in a while, I've gotten a pan pizza as an adult because they'll sell them at some like movie theaters. Like the one
Mm.
near me in Rochester before I moved started doing that, and I walked in. I was like, oh man, I can get Pizza Hut and I could just like eat it in the theater. Hell yeah! So I've done that a few times.
If only I had a good movie theater. Did
Hmm.
you, as a child, have that one promotion where if you read books, you would get free pan pizzas?
I had like pizza parties and stuff in school. I don't know about specifically that.
No, it was like I don't remember how you got. I mean, they may have given
Oh
them out at school. It
yeah.
was like you'd fill out the
Hmm.
list of books you read, and then you'd go turn it in at the Pizza Hut, and you get a free pan pizza, which is just like,
Yes.
yeah, you probably could lie on that thing. There's not really a check on it, but I was a kid who like devoured books, which is
Uh-huh.
why I can't read anymore. I like lost the ability to read in college.
Hmm.
Um, so Pan Pizza Express.
Um, I didn't remember what you meant until you started describing it, and yes, I did do that. I did that a couple times. I remember.
Yeah, we did do pizza parties too. For like, we'd have like quizzes we'd have to take on the books we read. And if
Hmm.
you got like each book gave you a number of points based on how well you did and how hard the book was. And if you got however many the teacher said you had to get, you'd get pizza. We still do that at it's the same school.
Hmm.
And we still do that now. Uh and it's funny It's a lot less exciting than it was when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, it was a big deal. They'd get pizza, and then you'd get to bring in snacks. And now the rules for bringing in like extra stuff that isn't the pizza is like a little lower.
Okay.
It's a little harder.
Hmm.
I think everyone in the class has to do it to be able to bring in extra
Oh.
stuff. So
I
it's a lot less spectacle.
Yeah. I have a funny experience with this. So when I was a kid, I remember like there were a couple years, like maybe like 1 or 2 years, where the pizza party had like a really, really high cutoff on the grade that you had to have to be in it. And I
Mm.
had like stupid good grades because I was a little goody two shoes. And I would win it. And then I'd ask, and like no one I knew was going to it. So it wasn't like a fun thing for me. It was this huge, like, anxiety inducing thing because I was like a child with undiagnosed anxiety. And I was like, I have to go to a different location during lunch that I don't normally go to. And I have to find the room and no one I know is going. This is horrible. And then I'd like freak out about it. And I'd get there and they'd give me my pizza and I'd be like shaking. And now I'm like, as an adult, I'm like, oh. But
Could you not opt out of it?
well, I wanted the pizza because people would be like, "Oh, you got this thing, so you should go get it," and I would feel bad. It's like I also have the anxiety of like turning down a cool thing.
That's fair.
So this is like this
FOMO.
is carried on a little into adulthood, but that was like a problem that I had. I remember.
Yeah, I mean, we had a small school, so it was just like one room over for us, because it was like, oh, you get to go eat in the library, and it's like it's special because all of like the shitty kids who didn't read their books have to sit out in the stupid cafeteria, and you're here in the cool library with your cool pizza.
I remember as a child thinking my elementary school was like a labyrinth, and then I volunteered for something there as an adult, and I was like, this is really not that complicated at all. I don't know how I was getting that lost.
Never had that problem because my school was one hallway.
Yeah, mine was not. Mine had like 3 floors or something.
Mine was one hallway. Um, except for the preschool, which I never went to. So,
How many people were in like a grade, do you think?
that was a Kevin, wasn't it? Hi, Kevin.
He's being real loud right now.
Hi, I miss you. I've never
I
met
know.
you, but I miss you.
Oh, I forget. Yeah, I always forget that people haven't met him because he hasn't been there that long, but it feels like eternity.
We had small grades. Like my 7th grade class was 5 people. My 8th grade class was it's a private Catholic school, so I don't know what to tell you. Where class sizes were rarely high. Like it was high in 5th grade for us, and that was like 14 kids.
Okay,
That was that was a big class for us.
I think my graduating class in high school was like 350 people, and I think my like there were like 3 different elementary schools that all went to the same high school, and I think mine had like 200 or something in my grade. Like it was, or like like 100. It was between like 100 and 200, I think.
Yeah, I went to a normal high school because I went to the public high school by my house.
Mm-hmm.
So I got like the normal school experience eventually.
Yeah, that's fair. I had a best friend when I was in middle school who went to a Catholic high school, and I remember that being like a traumatic event for both of us that we went to different schools.
I love that this has turned into like slumber party gossip.
Mm-hmm. That's the fun of it.
Which is great. Sorry, I'm sorry for breaking the illusion, but like
It is a slumber party. I got a Pepsi as well, a 2-liter of Pepsi, which I'm very excited about. Because I try not to buy soda a lot because if it's here, I will drink it. But if I'm getting pizza, I have to have Pepsi or Coke. It's got to be part of the experience.
mm-hmm. I have Dr. Pepper as usual.
That is also acceptable.
If I ever go to a restaurant to get pizza, though, because there's one really good like stone oven pizza place like down the street.
I love those.
Or sometimes we'll go to the Pizza Hut. That is one of the only times I'll sit down and be like, I really want a beer right now.
Yes. That is a good that makes sense.
It's with that or like while bowling.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's a few things that turn on like that. Ooh, like I could really like drink a good lame beer right now.
Yep.
Because like all I want's like something basic. I just get a light beer because I'm not. I don't know. I eschew all of like the stupid manly stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get a fruity martini. I've never had a martini, but I would get a fruity drink.
Love fruity drinks.
Little fruity.
I I love fruity drinks. I'm enjoying my Pepsi. I'm enjoying my pizza. It's a little cold. Not by the fault of waiting. I think it was cold when we picked it up, honestly. Well, actually, no, it
Ooh.
came out of the oven. I don't know. It got cold somehow. Not important.
Maybe it
I'm
was a
giving too
cold
many
oven.
details. That's true. I didn't
You
think
put
about
it in
that.
and it gets colder. It's like a fridge.
You eat the food and out hot. How
Why
does that
do they?
go?
Why do they call it oven
Oh yes, that.
when you of in the cold food, out hot eat the food?
Hell yeah.
I want to know who wrote that. I want to meet them and ask. I just want to know if that was like a honest, like Yahoo Answers style, like horrible question that was asked, or if it was a shit post from the start. I really, really want to know.
I
Because I
hope it
can't
was someone
imagine.
trying their best and they like really meant it, but it could have been a joke.
I couldn't tell you. Back to the pizza.
Yes.
Erin, what's like your what is your like ideal like topping situation on a pizza?
So if it's from like a chain, I'll usually just get cheese and I'll get like stuffed crust if they have it, which like Papa John's and Pizza Hut both have it, so that's usually what I get. Um but if I'm going to like a place that's like a build your own pizza or like a nicer place, I really like pineapple on pizza. I know that people like shit their pants about that, but I like it and I like bacon and I used to get like mushrooms more when I was younger. Like I like them still, but it's just like not my like go-to thing now. So I'll usually get pineapple or I'll get like pineapple and bacon. But if it's like if it's a build your own place and they have all kinds of stuff, I love getting like goat cheese or like feta cheese or like weird cheese on it and like basil, and if they have that like balsamic drizzle glaze
Yeah.
thing, that is the best. I love that so much.
I miss like being able to go to Piecraft all the time. I love Piecraft, and we don't have anything like it over here.
We have Blaze Pizza right near Tyler, and they close super early and they take super long.
I think out of the restaurants I want near me, that is number 2.
Yeah.
And you probably know what my number 1 is.
Is it one that I don't realize you don't have near you?
It's one I've talked about not having near me, and I'm really upset about it. It's like 30 minutes away from me.
Taco Bell?
That's the closest restaurant to me.
Okay. Red Robin?
That is number 3 on the list.
Okay. What else does Mancha
It's one of your favorite restaurants, too.
Panera.
It's Panera.
Oh!
I don't have a Panera.
Oh, I have one right down the street. I go to it so much. I get breakfast sandwiches all the time. So good.
It's probably really good that there's not one near me.
Mm-hmm.
But I want one. I want chicken sandwich and macaroni.
They have that shelf pickup thing there that like a lot of places do, and it's great because I have the app, so I'll order my thing. I walk in, I just grab it off the shelf. I don't have to talk to anybody. I almost F-bombed. I don't have to talk to anybody. I just pick up my sandwich and I go.
See, that gives me anxiety. I would rather talk to someone. I don't want to walk in and have them think, is that guy stealing that food? Did he order that?
I used to think that, and now I realize they don't give a shit at all, like any of these places. But the worst one is when they have that system, but it's like you get there and your thing isn't there, and then you have to ask, and there's like a long line, and you're like in the line with the other people, like, I'm not one of them, I'm like different actually, and like I hate doing that.
Yeah.
There's a couple Chipotles around here that we go to, and like 2 of them have it where you can grab it, and 2 of them do not, and you have to like ask. So
yeah, I don't mind waiting at line in the Chipotle, so I don't order ahead, but like I do for B-dubs.
The only reason we order ahead at Chipotle sometimes is you can't order a quesadilla unless you order ahead. And sometimes I want tacos and sometimes I want that. Those are like my 2 orders. So
I've always wanted to try the quesadilla, but whenever I like because I'll DoorDash Chipotle because that's like the cheapest thing
Mhm.
to DoorDash because I don't want very much from Chipotle.
Mhm.
I'll look at it and then I'll be like, man, I really want a burrito, and then I'll get the burrito instead. So I
So they are good. My one complaint about the quesadillas there is you pick a meat and like cheese and you can't further customize it beyond that, which I really like diced tomatoes in my quesadillas, like when I make them at home or like when I get them from places. So it's frustrating because you can get like the pico on the side and you can get sour cream on the side and you can get like rice or that's what I get. You get to pick like a couple sides. I get rice, sour cream, and the tomatoes, but it's annoying because I just want the tomato to be in it and I have to like dip it in the sour cream and then dip it in the tomato and then it gets like watery and that doesn't stick and it's like annoying. So that's the one thing if I could change about Chipotle, but yeah.
I assumed that that was the case, which is also why I haven't done it because I would want like they have like one of the no, I think they just have plain cilantro or whatever. I would
Mhm.
want cilantro in there, and I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I wish you could customize it more because I don't know how it's like packaged there for them, like how they make it. But I feel like that should be a change they could make for me.
I never got to talk about my ideal pizza situation,
Sorry.
like my toppings. Usually, so like when I order chain pizza, I don't usually do like vegetables. I do it rarely, just because if I'm doing like a chain pizza, I'm gonna want leftovers, and they're not gonna sit well in the fridge.
Hmm.
But like if I go to a pie craft or I go somewhere nice, I like green peppers a lot, like that are fresh. So I'll
Hmm.
do like sausage or bacon and green peppers, and then I love, and will always put like red pepper flakes
Oh yeah.
on my pizza. And I forgot to do it this time, and I could probably go in the other room and do it, but that's too much effort and disrupt the podcast. So I will do it when I have the leftovers tomorrow.
Um, those red pepper flakes you reminded me when I was a kid and I would go to Pizza Hut, like I mentioned. They always had a jar with those. And one time I asked what they were, and somebody told me, like my mom or somebody was like, "Oh, that's really spicy." So for the longest time, I thought like the spiciest substance on earth was that jar of red pepper flakes. I was so afraid of it. And then one time I tried them and I was like, this is not what I thought it was at all.
It's like a pleasant heat. Uh,
Yeah.
that or like I didn't get any this time. I don't know why they didn't give it to me, but like
Hmm.
I'm actually gonna stop that sentence, and you'll understand why later.
Okay.
I can't finish talking about that though. To segue completely differently, I do really like Italian seasoning on my pizza too,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
which is like I don't know what's in that, but like Italian herb seasoning.
I have every once in a while. Domino's. I think when people get it, it usually comes with that like garlic dipping sauce. I
It's Papa
like that.
John's.
Oh, it's Papa John's.
Yeah, because I got two of them.
You know what it is? When my friends order Domino's, they add those on, but Papa John's does have those by default. You're right.
Yeah, for
Um,
freezies.
because I'm not usually ordering Domino's, I'll order like other stuff, but I have it like enough in passing with other people. Yeah. So I like those things, and I'll dip in those. Those definitely contribute to the heartburn problem, but not any worse than like the red sauce. So like whatever. Um, sometimes I'll dip in marinara. Sometimes I'll dip in that. I've
Yeah,
had like buffalo pizza before with like blue cheese and stuff. I like blue cheese a lot. I like
buffalo
that.
pizza's good. I like barbecue pizza. I've had that a couple times, like with barbecue sauce as the base.
Yeah, I had that at the one at RIT, Danny's. I had
Mm.
that there and Buffalo there. Um, the story of me liking pineapple on pizza, I always thought it was gross because everybody would talk about how gross it was. And then at RIT, they had like the engineering students would like sell pizza at that like little cart in like the one building. And I would get pizza all the time. And one time I went and they're out of everything except pineapple. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll try it. And then I had it and I loved it. And I was like, wow, I'm a fool. And now I love it.
I think I've talked about this, but I like it when the pineapple's cold.
Yes, you did mention that. Yeah.
You know, just I think that just works better for it.
My stipulation is I don't like when the pineapple chunks are enormous. I like when they're small and like
Agreed.
appropriately sized for like a pizza topping. Sometimes I'll get them and it's like a big cube and I'm not a fan of that.
No, like you got to have like the slivers.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I think we've exhausted our pizza enough for now for discussion topic.
I still got a
This,
little bit I'm eating, but
I mean, I'm
yes.
still gonna eat mine, but I think
Yeah.
you had the next. You came up
Oh, I
with
did. Oh, I'm
the
gonna have to
next
use my
segment.
hands. Hold on.
You are gonna have to use your hands.
All right. I'm gonna use a napkin as a barrier because this. I know later when I'm touching this mouse, I'm gonna be so mad that I did this. So I don't think we need to display this. I think we can just read it.
I wasn't planning on.
Sounds Gucci. So since it's kind of like well, this is why I became a slumber party episode. We thought it would be fun to read or to do like teen girl truth or dare. I was looking for like a generator that did them. The best I could find was like a Teen Vogue article that has like good like truth prompts. And then we'll just make up whatever dares we can do from the chair we are sitting in. So I'm gonna like intentionally try to pick ones that I feel like are stereotypical, like sleepover questions. And you have the same list if there's any that you
So
want to pick.
you pull from the Team Vogue list, and I'll pull from the other list.
Okay, sure. Sounds good.
That you found. Because I am looking at the other list, and there are a couple on there that are like, hee, that's funny. And then there's like one that's just like...
There's a couple that get real sexual, and I'm like, why are they advertising this to children?
Yeah.
Okay, Mancha. Truth or dare?
That actually made me laugh. Truth.
Truth. Who is your secret crush?
Mifa from The Legend of Zelda.
I said secret.
Damn it. Everyone knows my two crushes, which are Mifa from The Legend of Zelda and Morgan.
I was hoping you were going to say Morgan. If you were about to say a different name, I was about to be like, hold on, buddy.
So my secret crush.
What's one no one knows about?
What's one no one knows about? I can't think of like a secret, like juicy crush.
This is my problem. I overshare everything, so I wouldn't be able to either.
I feel like my taste in like fictional characters, because that's the only thing I'm gonna pull from for this, is pretty standard and understood.
Yes. If it's a fish, it's a yes.
No, that there's only one fish.
There's like a mermaid. There's stuff. There's
not
fish
on
people.
the list.
I just feel like that's been a meme before that you like fish women.
I like one fish woman and have a D&D character who is a fish woman.
Okay.
Those are two separate lives. I'm gonna say Danny DeVito. Truth or dare, Erin?
Ooh, truth.
Some of these are so weird. What do you use when you run out of toilet paper?
Oh my god. I scream for Tyler to bring me more, and if he's not around, then I do that like weird waddle over to like tissues or like paper towels, like whatever you can find, napkins, if there's anything within range. But I usually check before I sit down because I've been burned by this too many times.
I don't think I've ever been caught by it, so.
Well, I feel like when you only do number 2 with wiping, it's probably less common, but when everything you have to do requires toilet paper, it's like, it's a whole scenario. If you're in like the dark or something, or you just forget to look.
Mm.
Or sometimes public restrooms, if it's like kind of hidden inside the receptacle thing, whatever the word for that is. Yeah. Anywho.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Mancha, truth or dare?
Truth.
What's the biggest... Wait, no, I don't want to ask you that. Well...
Where was that going?
Well, okay. Answer like, a funny thing. Obviously, you don't have to. If there's actually something like, you don't have to reveal it. But what's the biggest secret you've kept from your parents? Maybe like in the past or something.
Um, I don't like have any like super major. I'm not like a huge secrets person, or am I? I don't know why I'm like like wavering so much on these questions, but
The
I don't
the things that like
have a
come to
big one.
mind for me are like I found my Easter basket too early one time and I like didn't say anything about it. Um, Stuff like that.
I guess once I found out that my parents were Santa, I figured out where the Christmas presents were and have checked every year since. We'll go with that. They're
That's a
just
good
there.
one.
They're just there in the basement. Like I still go and look at them
Just to see what's up. Just to see the size of the pile.
because it's not even not even the size of the pile. I just want to see which items they picked off the list I sent them. Like let's ruin the surprise for myself, you know?
We all do like Amazon wish lists now, so
Mm-hmm.
like you could find that out by just looking at the list, but I try not to.
Okay. Truth or dare?
I might have to say truth until I'm done eating this, but then I can get dared. So truth.
Truth. Some of these are insane. Like
I
I
know.
don't want to do this one, but one of them is: have you ever licked someone's feet?
I
We're
don't
not.
think so.
That's not the question I'm doing. Okay, here's one. Have you ever fallen asleep in class?
Oh, yes. Oh my god, so many times. In high school, I did
That's
it
not
in like
juicy.
yeah, in high school I did it in English class because in high school I used to get up and straighten my hair because I didn't like that I had curly hair. So I'd get up like 2 hours early before the bus came, which was already around 6 a.m. or something. So I'd get up at 4 a.m. So I didn't sleep at all, and I was constantly tired for all of high school because I was like, I need to be pretty, and that's more important than sleeping. That's the mindset, you know. Um, so I fell asleep in an English class a lot, and the teacher would make fun of me, and it was funny, haha. I didn't really get in trouble. In college, I had two classes where I got a talking to for falling asleep in class. And one was over email, and one was in person, like being shouted at in front of the entire room. And I was like, "Wah!" And they were
Uh,
both classes that were not for my major, like not classes I wanted to. Yeah.
there was one where I had gotten talked to about it, but it was also like most of the time like working at a computer.
Hmm.
And then there was one got off scot free, got an A in the class, slept pretty much every class. Don't make all your grades papers
Hmm.
that don't have anything to do with the lecture material. That class, by the way, real quick, supposed to be art history class. It was pretty much psychology. They just talked about Freud and Jung the whole time and showed a bunch of pictures of like art that had penises in it.
I remember learning about Freud when I was younger and being like, wow, this guy was like really smart and has trusted opinions. And then now I'm on Twitter and he's just a meme of like a weird, horny man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mantra, truth or dare?
Uh, Dare.
I dare you to text Morgan and say, I have a confession to make. And then the next message has to say, I don't really like Family Guy. Kevin is shouting. He's cheering you on. I'm gonna wash my hands while you do this.
I already did it.
Oh, hell yeah.
She's not gonna see it immediately. She probably won't. Oh, you're leaving.
No, I'm
Yeah, no,
listening.
you're
Well,
there.
I was listening for a hot second, but yes, you'll have to give us a live update if she responds. 1 second. I'm tangled. Kevin, be quiet. Mommy's trying to record the podcast. Hi. Sorry. I wanted more Pepsi.
I laughed real hard at you yelling at Kevin.
He does this all the time. I'm like, what? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm busy.
I don't even know if I've ever talked about Family Guy with Morgan because I don't like it. I like it ironically because it's a cartoon and that makes my brain go
Then it'll
thumbs
be
up.
even less suspicious when she hears that you don't like it.
At what point am I allowed to say it was for a dare?
Oh, you can. I pretty much like when she responds. I just want to see what she says. That's how these things usually work. You can. I don't want any long-term embarrassment for anybody.
I don't care. I'll put it up on this. If I remember, you'll find out if I remembered. I'll put it up on the screen to prove that I did it.
Sweet.
But I promise I did it.
Cool.
Erin, truth or dare?
Dare.
Go give Stinky Kevin a kiss.
Okay, I'll bring him over here. One sec.
I'm sorry
There's
this
gonna be a lot
means
of
you,
getting
I'm
up
sorry
in
this
this
means you have to leave the chair, but
That's okay. One sec. Say hello to the people, Kevin. I don't have my headphones in, so I'm just gonna have to hold on. Whoop. He wants to run away. Okay, Kevin, come here. I love you. This is my little boy. He does not want to be here. I'm gonna put him back. Okay, we've both done 2 truths and 1 dare. Mancha, truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth. Some of these I like want to pick, and then I'm like, I realize that I've asked something similar on like a segment where we did like a different question thing, so I'm trying to find funny ones. Have you ever ghosted someone? And this doesn't have to be romantic, but like ghosted.
Yes, I have.
Care to give some
I actually
circumstances?
have. Okay, so I have like a juicy answer, which is there is some. I think I've mentioned this to you, but not on the podcast. There was like right when I started using dating apps.
Mm-hmm.
Like I matched with someone and was talking with them for a while, and this was like during COVID. So like while it was heavier, and it was like right before a trip to Rochester. And like we had talked about like maybe meeting up eventually, but I'm like, I can't do it until after this trip because I cannot risk getting sick. And then like I had a panic attack about it and like ghosted this person everywhere. And it was not a good I'll say this. It was a bad moment.
Mm-hmm.
I am not proud of it. And I wish I didn't do it, but I can't go back and undo that now. I'm sorry.
I have anxiety ghosted people before. Not that often. I'll usually tell people what's up, but there's been a few situations where it's like there weren't a lot of options. There's one guy on a dating app that I just kind of waited a day to respond because I was taking time to think about it. We'd gone on like 1 date and he asked me on a 2nd date and I was like, can I think about it? Because there were like some problems. And then I took a day to think about it and he blocked me on everything. And I was like, whoa, okay. I didn't even have to do it.
Morgan responded and she says, I don't either.
Oh no!
I don't actually care. And then I said, we're doing truth or dare. Erin made me send this and she's like, LMAO, pop off.
I love it. Oh, good stuff.
Truth or dare?
Truth. Take them Tums.
What's your favorite swear word? Also, Morgan says hi.
Hi, Morgan. What is my favorite swear word?
Mine is. I know mine. Mine is piss. I know that's like light and not like a super big one, but I also can't say that at work, so it counts.
We say all kinds of things at my work. This conversation took a turn that I don't know if I want in the episode. But anyway, after a tangent we just went on. Probably some I mean, like, the F-bomb, I feel like is everybody's favorite. And, like, that and, like, shit, I feel like work well with other phrases. Shit, you can, like, add other words onto it, I feel like, in good, like, combinations. I don't know. It's hard. I say, to not be basic, I'll say shit, but
It's a good one. It works as a verb and a noun, which means it's very, very versatile.
yes, I also don't
And as
mind
an
saying
adjective.
it on the podcast. So it's like a swear word I don't mind saying publicly is another one.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. There are a couple of those. This is one I feel like you think is like less bad than I do. Shit is.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. I always was like, well, that's like the number 2 bad one after the F word. And
Oh
then
no.
and then above the F word is the C word,
Oh yeah. So
which is the number 0. And I still don't like saying that one.
I've had a lot of conversations about that word, and all I will say is I'm not really bothered by it because people only use it if they're like trying to pull a trump card on you because they think it's gonna like really offend you. So when
That's
someone
fair.
uses it and you're like a lady, you know that they're like level 10 mad. So that's why I don't really care.
Or they're just Australian.
I was gonna say, or they're Australian. Whose turn was it? Is it my turn to
It's
ask
your
you?
turn to ask me.
Yes. Mancha, truth or dare?
Dare.
Drug abuse resistance education, right? Is that the acronym?
I have a dare shirt.
Oh yeah, I have like a Ninja Turtles. It's not a dare thing, but it says "Say no to drugs, say yes to pizza." It's like a big poster I have.
See, that's good. That's a good vibe. That fits with the theme of this episode. No drugs, more pizza.
Just pizza.
God
Okay,
bless.
let me think of a dare for you. It's hard to think of dares that you can do like while you're on a podcast in a chair
I know. It's
over the
funny,
internet.
though. That's why it's a funny little bit. It's like a silly little bit.
I dare you to find a weird thing in your bedroom and hold it up to the camera and explain it.
I have a clown. His name is Mr. Clown. That is one of the weirdest things in this room, though. I have all new League of Legends figurines on this back counter.
Who you got?
I'll just grab my favorite one because there's 5 of them.
Oh, I can't wait.
This is weird only because it's me admitting that I like League of Legends and I like Vi League of Legends.
Oh yes, that's a good choice. Sweet.
Oh, okay. I do have one other weird thing, but it's on my wall. I have this really interesting it was a print a friend got for me. It's really cool, but it's like weird biblical angel like clown themed.
Okay, that's cool.
And I don't think I can get it in view, and I don't want to turn my camera towards the messy side
That's
of my
okay.
room.
You also could take a picture of it and put it in.
Yeah, if I can if I remember to get a picture of it, I will do that because it's really cool, but it is pretty weird.
Sweet.
I also have like 10 things of Play-Doh.
That's cool. That's fun. How many more should we do?
Let's do a couple more.
So you did.
And then
I just asked you. Or
it's my turn to ask you.
Okay.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Go on Twitter and tweet fat nuts.
I am not tweeting that. Pick a different thing.
Fine. I'm gonna change it. Text that to Tyler.
That's acceptable.
That's better.
I almost just said it to you because I opened my phone and it was our chat and it's photos of Tyler. So I was like, oh yeah, here we are. Because there's Tyler holding Kevin. The deed is done.
Good.
Sorry. The thing we tweeted on the other episode is about the level I can do for Twitter.
That's fair. It
Yeah.
would be a little funny, but like, I'm not gonna push it, you know?
I do have some coworkers on my social medias.
It would just be really funny, though, if your coworkers were like, hey, Aaron, what does fat nuts mean?
I don't think that would be very funny.
I think it'd be hilarious.
No.
It's your turn.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Read the last text you sent to your. Well, I know what you.
I literally have.
Never mind.
It's she made me send this.
Yeah.
I'll read the one from before I sent that, which was the sentence is freshly laundered Sam, by the way, because I took a picture of me right after I had showered, which is just, it's not like a bad, it's just like a picture of me with wet hair.
That's a
and this
wholesome
shirt on.
message. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm clean now.
That's good. It's good to be clean. Cool.
That was it. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Way too many of these are sexual. And like, I don't like that. One of these is just, what's the farthest you've gone? It's like, you can tell
to Canada.
And also some of these that would be funny, we've talked about.
That's true.
Like, what celebrity do you think is the hottest? Yes, we all know it's Seth Rogen.
Am I wrong? I saw Adam Sandler in person the other day.
Oh.
From like a billion feet back, but I went to see him when
Wow.
he came here. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever taken money from your parents?
No. Not like, unless they explicitly told me to take it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never taken money from anybody, but I will say I bought alcohol one time with Tyler's money, and he had given me a bunch of 20s, and I think he might have thought I spent like a little over a 20 and I spent a little over a 40, and I don't think that got clarified, but also that was like still handed to me.
The money was given to you.
Yes.
I've done that. I've had that done where my mom was like, go buy your brother lunch or whatever, and she hands me a 20, and I go and use my card and pocket the 20, and because like,
yeah,
she never said I want the change back, and then like a week later she's like, do you have that change for me? I'm like, Mom, I don't have that 20 anymore.
Whoa, Mancha. That should have been your lie to your parents question.
It was no, I didn't lie to her. I didn't lie though. Like, I don't have that 20 anymore. You didn't tell me you wanted change. I thought that was like the gift. Also, like, you would have gotten like $4 back.
Right.
So.
Okay. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah. Let's make this last one.
Truth.
No, like it's.
Oh.
You asked. I want to dare, Erin. You just answered.
Why did you just answer?
It's your turn to ask me. You answered. I also answered.
How? Oh, that's why I got confused. I was like, I'm so confused. You were just telling that story.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no,
truth or dare?
I've been answering them. I want to dare again to make it
dare.
uneven. Make the universe uneven.
I dare you to post in the Uberosity Discord. Are there people in that?
Yeah, it's not very active.
I love rap battles.
I'll post that in a different one that is bigger that I own.
Okay, sure. I was like trying to think.
I'll post it in the announcement chat.
What's the least offensive thing I could make you say?
There we go. I've
Excellent.
posted I love rap battles. I will send it to you for proof. This is like the big rap battle server I own, which is much bigger than my dead Uberosity server that I don't post in, and I probably should post in, but that's on me. Maybe I should make content more.
I feel that. Excellent. Well, we've done it.
We've done it. We've truthed and we've dared. And now it's time for my secret segment, which fits with the theme of the first segment, which is why I was looking at pictures of pizza all morning.
Oh
So
boy.
we'll be right back.
Can't wait.
All right. So the reason I came up with the idea for pizza discussion and really wanted pizza is because I came up with a pizza type game, and as Erin mentioned a couple days ago, I asked, "Hey, what like 4 pizza places do you know the most?" And the answers were Domino's, Little Caesars, Papa John's, and Pizza Hut. So here is the deal. I'm going to list, there are 20 questions. I'm going to list the name of a product sold at one of these 4 locations. You get 1 point for telling me which location sells it, and you get another point for identifying what it is, or for a couple of others. The question will be slightly different, and I will clarify.
Okay.
Clarifying what kind of dish it is, because some of them are vague, and I was vague on purpose for a couple of them.
Okie dokie.
So we're gonna like the first 2 are really easy, just to kind of get in the swing of things. The first one is Crazy Bread.
That one's really easy.
I mean, compared to the rest of them, I guess.
Crazy Bread.
Crazy Bread.
It's not Pizza Hut.
I thought this was easy because only one of these has like goofy ass names for stuff.
Is it Little Caesar? The only one I don't eat is Little Caesars. So, and I've had Domino's, but I'm not usually the one ordering it. And I don't think it's Papa John's, because when I order from there, I don't see stuff. I'm gonna guess Little Caesars.
And then what kind of dish is it?
Crazy Bread, like probably like a breadstick or like a cheese bread. Cheese bread.
You are correct, and that is 2 points, because Crazy Bread is like their just like basic breadstick.
Okay, now I'm understanding why I didn't get that immediately, because that's the one that I'm probably the least familiar. I've probably never been in like a Little Caesars app or something. I've probably been in the other 3.
They're really cheap. It's
Okay.
really cheap breadsticks that are tasty and do not look like that.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2 is the Papadilla.
Is this a trick question? Papa
I don't
John's.
know, Erin. Is it a trick question?
Sounds
and
like
what is the Papadilla?
Oh, it's probably like a calzone or like some kind of like stuffed thing. Or sandwich. Or okay, yeah, no, yeah.
You said calzone and sandwich. It's a pizza calzone sandwich combo from Papa John's. Excellent. So you are 4 for 4 points. Those are the 2.
4 for 4. That's from Wendy's.
Those are the 2 easy ones. 4 for 4. I like the 5 for 5 biggie bag. 5 for 4 biggie bag.
I had an experience at the Wendy's drive-thru there night. So I always upgrade my fries to Baconator fries. And if I'm wrong, someone in the comments correct me. But every time I go to Wendy's, I order the same thing. I get a biggie bag and I upgrade the fries to Baconator fries. And they always do it. And it comes up on the screen. It adds like 75 cents or something. And the other night, this woman was like very angrily telling me that you're not allowed to do that. And I was like, but every time I go to Wendy's, I get this. And then she started going, sometimes different franchises do different things. And I was like, but like Wendy's does it. And it was like really awkward, but she didn't give me a receipt. And I wanted to like go look or like ask or something. But yeah. And also she punched it in. It came up on the screen. Like it showed it. And then she like backed it up and deleted it. So I don't know what happened if she had like a manager that was like, don't do that or something. But anyway, just needed to mention that.
Who knows? Things
upsetting.
go off the rails from here, and they're all of equal hardness. There's a couple of these that in the future, by the way, I won't tell you which. There's a couple that are not in stores anymore.
Oh, okay.
But the next one is the chicken carbonara.
Oh, like the pasta? I love carbonara. I don't know which one sells pasta.
I had to like comb the menus for all of these to find unique items.
So if I had to think on pasta, I know Pizza Hut used to have that like there was like the bar thing you could eat at in there. There was like a buffet, and I feel like that had like pasta and stuff. But I don't know for the other ones what you can get for pasta. I feel like it's not. It's not. I don't think it's Little Caesars. Don't think it's Domino's either. I'm gonna guess Pizza Hut, but only because I just remember there being a bar with pasta.
Which one did you say? Because I got
I
like 3 messenger texts and had to close it and got really
I got the
distracted.
same ones from Zach, and it was also blowing up my eardrums. Yes,
Yeah, I had
hello,
to close
Zach.
that.
Um,
Hi, Zach.
hi Zach. I guess Pizza Hut, but I'm not confident.
And then you have guessed that it is a pasta dish.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good guess. However, it's incorrect. It's from Domino's, but it
Okay.
is just literally just a pasta dish.
I didn't know if Domino's did pasta or whatever.
They had more options. It looked like. I didn't go through I don't remember the full Pizza Hut one, but I remember this one looked unique. Or I'm completely wrong. The Shaq-a-Roni.
Oh, was this like a Shaq sponsorship or something? Who would have done that?
You'd know if you'd seen the ads.
Here's the
Or
problem. I
remember them.
know I've seen 10 billion things in my life advertised to me by Shaq, but if you want me to identify which ones they are, I have no idea.
Because Shaq owns one of these franchises, I'm pretty sure. Like, he owns a franchise of one of these 4.
Shaq owns one of these?
Well, he owns a location, sorry, is what I mean. I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he owns a location for one of these franchises.
I'm not doubting you. This is just very new information to me.
I'm pretty sure that's like part of like the reason like he got a menu item named after him.
Well, yeah, I mean that would make sense. I don't think it's Papa John's. I feel like it's Pizza Hut or Little Caesars, but I'm gonna guess Pizza Hut.
And what do you think is on the Shaq-a-Roni?
Like it's probably like pepperoni and like another topping or something, or it's like yeah.
It is Papa John's, and it's literally just pepperoni with I think it's New York style crust. I wrote thin crust down there, but I'm pretty sure it's New York style crust. I don't actually remember. But it's Papa John's. I'm pretty sure owns the Papa John's location.
Interesting.
The Batman calzone. That is not a typo. Is the calzone.
Calzone. Let's see. Who have we had so far? We had.
Don't look into it because I tried to mix them up satisfyingly.
Okay. Because I've guessed Pizza Hut like 3 times. It's not been Pizza Hut, so my brain's like, it's gonna be Pizza Hut. I don't remember who had like a Batman collab or anything.
This was when the Batman came out, like the new one. So really recent.
I feel like it's. Oh, like recent this happened?
Like the most recent Robert Pattinson Batman movie.
Then I feel like it's. I've ordered Papa John's semi-recently. I feel like I would have seen ads for it, so I don't think it's that. I don't know. Little Caesars just because it's a weird name.
It is Little Caesars.
Okay.
I forgot to ask you what it is, but it's also...
It's a calzone.
I don't know what it is.
Oh!
It's not... Because it's part pizza, part calzone, but it's not really a calzone.
It looks like a spaceship. I know it's Batman, but...
It looks like a pad, is what it looks like.
Yeah, it does. Like with wings.
It got made fun of. Which one of these locations has fries?
Oh, crap.
They all sell wings, but as far as I could tell, only one of them has French fries. And you just get 2 points for this one because it's kind of a shot in the dark, unless you're aware.
So I should remember this, but I don't because I had a friend in college that like hated pizza, and whenever we got pizza, he would get fries. So I remember that was always like a discussion of like pizza place. But I think we were getting like calzones and stuff normally, so it probably wasn't from these locations. Also, I had the Pizza Hut and Papa John menus open earlier tonight but to get this pizza. I should have paid attention, but I don't know. I don't know if Little Caesars does that. I know nothing about Little Caesars, so it's like a big like mystery to me.
It's cheap and they got weird names.
Papa John's, Domino's Pizza, Pizza Hut. I don't know. I'm gonna guess. If it's Pizza Hut, I'm gonna feel stupid, but I'm gonna guess Domino's.
You're gonna feel stupid.
You wanna know why? Because like when I was a kid, I'd always eat a Pizza Hut, and I feel like they had like other options and stuff.
Because they have because you can sit in these. It's the only one that you can sit inside. So it makes more sense for them to have fries.
Yeah, this is hard. I only order like I have every restaurant I go to.
I thought this would be. I didn't want this to be easy.
Yeah, every restaurant I go to, I feel like I have my one like go-to thing, and then I kind of just ignore the rest of the menu.
Which one has a dish called the backyard barbecue chicken?
Backyard barbecue chicken. And it's a chicken. It's like chicken wings or something. Chicken dish. I'm like very guessing on all of these. I don't think it's Little Caesars because I feel like that's too nice for them. But also, I don't know. You laughed a little bit when you said backyard, so you might have thought that was a funny name, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna guess Papa John's.
Okay, what do you think
It's either
this dish is?
It's either chicken wings or just like a chicken. Like I think it's like straight up chicken.
Okay. This is from Pizza Hut, and it is a chicken bacon onion pizza because I'm omitting pizza from the end of.
Oh, that would make sense.
Almost all of them.
I see.
Which is, therein lies the game. Is it a pizza or is it another dish?
Okay.
Now it's Pizza Hut. These images are low quality because they're from the website themselves. Which one has the zesty Italian trio? Mario, Luigi, and Wario.
Papa John's? I don't know.
And then what do you think is the zesty Italian trio?
I feel like it's like a combo meal or something, and maybe there's like a sandwiches in it or something. I don't know.
Well, you get 1 point because it is from Papa John's.
Okay.
But it's a pizza with Italian sausage, pepperoni, and salami, and also banana peppers.
Ew.
I do not like banana peppers.
I hate everything on that pizza.
This one's just a 2 points one. Which one sells cinnamon branded mini rolls? Cinnabon branded mini rolls. Registered trademark.
I didn't know any of these had this.
Cinnamon stuff's pretty common because like 3 of them have cinnamon stuff at least.
I feel like Pizza Hut had its own dessert things for a while that were just like there was like a chocolate breadstick thing and there was like stuff like that. So I don't know. And I don't know how much Little Caesar serves beyond pizza.
They got wings.
Okay. Cinnabon mini rolls. Oh my god, I have no idea. Domino's.
That is. I thought it was Domino's. I guess it is Pizza Hut.
This is
I forgot what the answer was too. Look at me go. All right. Here at the halfway mark, we have spicy jalapeno pineapple.
I don't know, but I'm on board. Domino's.
And what do you think it is?
It's a pizza.
Well, you got 1 point.
God damn it. Why?
It's from Domino's, but it's chicken wings with pineapple and jalapenos. And honestly, that still looks great.
Yeah. I was like, jalapenos and pineapples could go on a pizza, and it's like, all right, or I guess
that's
wings,
why.
I guess.
And you see why I've picked it.
I know, but it's like, I don't know.
What has the Wisconsin 6 cheese? And what is it?
Which one of these people likes Wisconsin? Papa John's, and it's 6 cheese. I don't know. It's either pizza or like one of those like rolled up like cheese roll things. I don't know. I'm guessing like a breaded object filled with cheese.
This is a Domino's pizza, 6 cheese pizza.
How many questions are there?
20.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Which one has special seasonings? Is what is it's called?
I know I've heard this in like an ad or something. Little Caesars.
And what is special seasonings?
It's like they like throw dirt on it. No, I don't know. Special seasoning. I don't know. Some kind of like sprinkle, like a red pepper thing or something.
So I'll give you a point for the second half. This is the Papa John's seasoning packet that I was going to talk about earlier and stopped myself.
I have gotten those before when I ordered Papa John's. They threw it in the bag. Now I recognize it.
I love these. I did not know it was called special seasonings until I looked it up, though.
Interesting.
Which franchise has the 3-meat treat? And what is it?
Little Caesars.
And what is it?
Because they're freaks. Over there. It's a pizza.
That is 2 points for Erin.
Yeah.
They are freaks. They also have the 5-meat feast.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't know what the other 2 meats are, but I have not had that one. I have this one, though. I get the 3-meat treat regularly because I'm a dirty boy who likes a lot of meat.
This is making more sense to me why Tyler likes Little Caesars.
Which location has garlic bread twists?
Oh, okay.
And what are they?
So Papa John's, I ordered garlic knots from the last time I went there, and they were called garlic knots. So I feel like they wouldn't also have an item called garlic bread twists, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna guess. I feel like it's either Domino's or Pizza Hut, but I know Pizza Hut has like regular breadsticks. I don't know. I'm gonna guess Domino's.
Okay, and what are they?
They are like a breaded like side item, or they're like a bread side item thing.
That is correct.
Hey!
They are
Oh,
weird-looking Domino's breadsticks.
Yes. Okay, I have had that.
They look really good, though. Here's a one I found. This is a discontinued item called the Hot Dog Bites Pizza. So, what franchise did this, and how are the hot dog bites implemented into this dish is the question.
Well, they bring the hot dog over and it takes bites out of your pizza.
Oh, no!
Feels like a Little Caesars move.
Okay.
Hot dog bites pizza. It would be... How are they incorporated in the pizza? I don't know. Like little sliced bits of them.
That's what I wanted you to think. It is, in fact, the crust of this Pizza Hut pizza.
Oh, I forgot. I remember seeing this in commercials.
You, I
This
guess,
thing is just
rip
such
them off.
Yeah, this thing is just such an abomination. I would never order this.
I looked up weird menu items for all the franchises, and this was one of the weirdest ones. But the next one is the burger pizza.
Oh, jeez, I don't know.
Where's it from, and what is it?
The way you said that makes me think it's not just burger, like ground beef on a pizza.
I'll
Is it?
give you that much. It's not a cheeseburger pizza.
Is it like? Is it like a layered thing with like a burger in it, or like pieces of pizza layered like a burger? I
And where's it
don't
from?
know. Where was the last one from?
The Hut.
The Hut. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Papa John's.
This is
I'm
a
so close to guessing.
Domino's dish from India that is a
Oh.
pizza with a bun. So I'll give you a point for the layered pizza thing.
Okay. Cool.
The Hula Hawaiian. I kept almost writing Hulu Hawaiian, I want you to know.
I feel like this is for Little Caesars, and I feel like it's. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's like a sandwich or. I don't know if they sell anything that isn't pizza.
They got wings.
They got wings. Maybe it is wings, because that could be like a sauce. It's not the wings. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know.
I'll tell you have guessed correctly for Little Caesars.
Okay. See, I would think it's just a pizza, because Hawaiian pizza is a thing, and I feel like that's what they name it. So I feel like maybe you're trying to make me overthink it. Pizza.
I am trying to get you to overthink it.
Okay.
It's just their pepperoni. It's their pineapple and ham pizza.
Pineapple haters mauled.
Right? That one's for you.
I love that. The Pizzolo.
The Pizzolo.
All right, so it starts with a P. Feel like it's Papa John's or Pizza Hut. I remember this item existing. Couldn't tell you where it's from. Pizzolo.
And what the hell is a Pizzolo, anyways?
I'd guess it's like one of those like stromboli like roll things or something.
Okay.
Don't know if it's Papa John's or Pizza Hut though, because the problem is it sounds like it's P, so it could be P for Papa and it could be P for pizza.
It could be P for Piddle Peasers.
I don't think it's that. Maybe it is though.
Pizza.
The
Little Pissers.
Pizzolo, I don't know. Pizza Hut.
That is 2 points for Erin. It's
yeah.
This was like a dish that they invented that was supposed to like beat Subway. Like as a beat the Subway sandwich somehow.
Don't get
I
how.
don't
Those
know.
are very different items.
This one's weird. One of these locations has a bowl that is called the name of the chain, and I have hidden it. It is either the Caesar Bowl, the Papa Bowl, the Domino Bowl, or the Hut Bowl.
It's not the Hut Bowl. That'd be dumb. If it is that, they need to change your marketing. Papa Bowls or Domino Bowls sound the most right. I'm gonna guess Papa Bowls.
And what is a Papa Bowl?
It's like a pizza, but in like a bowl format, like a rice bowl would be like a sushi thing.
I'll give you that. Because what it is just pizza ingredients in a bowl.
Yeah.
Like, why even go to Papa John's at this point?
It's like when people get bowls at like, they do it like Mexican restaurants. It's just leaving like the bread part out, which is like my favorite part.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, why go to Papa John's at this point? You could just do this at home. You heat up some meat. I do this at home. You heat up some meatballs. You put some cheese in it. That's and some sauce. That's a meal. I have eaten that as a meal when I was on keto.
Mm-hmm.
bowl of meat, cheese, and sauce.
Yeah.
The last item is the bacon wrapped deep dish.
Whatever that is, that sounds awesome.
It does. And also terrifying.
Bacon wrapped deep dish.
Which one of these places would have the audacity?
I don't think Little Caesars makes deep dish because I feel like they just make like little dinky pizzas.
I will give you this. They do make a deep dish, and it's called the deep dish pizza.
Okay.
Like pizza. It's like the deep pizza.
Oh yeah, okay.
That way you're on fair ground.
Okay. Bacon wrapped deep dish.
I've had it. It's all right, by the way. The deep dish pizza. I've not had this item from whatever restaurant it's from.
Bacon wrapped deep dish. I feel like I just haven't guessed Domino's in a while, but also it's been Domino's a couple times, so I'm like leaning towards that. I feel like I don't remember this being a Pizza Hut item, and I ordered Papa John's and Pizza Hut a lot, so if it's like a current item, I feel like I would have like remembered it. I don't know. I'm gonna guess Domino's.
I did lead you astray a little bit, and it is the deep dish pizza.
Okay.
From Little Caesars.
Interesting.
Hot and ready, 4 to 8 p.m. With that, Erin, you have barely over 50% points, which means you win. You with 21 points.
I didn't even
you
think
win
I had
with
over...
21 points. 21?
21.
It's the thing. It's the thing. It's the joke that I jokes.
We were watching a video the other day, and it referenced the thing in 22 Jump Street where he's like, "My name Jeff," and Tyler like saw it, and he was like, "I had no idea that was from that movie. I hear that like all the time," and I was like, "Yeah, I know,
right?" You've reached the end of my little game.
Excellent. I love it. I feel like I'm in like a saw trap. It was hard.
Yeah, you are.
Excellent. Slumber party successful.
Heck yes.
Oh, let me see if Tyler said anything.
Yeah, did he respond to fat nuts?
He said, "Excuse me."
Respond again with fat nuts.
Fat nuts. Dumb. I'm also gonna send him a squirrel.
Okay.
To make it wholesome. I'm gonna send you the same squirrel that I just sent him because it really, he's doing a dance.
Okay. Well, while Erin sends pictures of squirrels to people, thank you for watching our silly little slumber party podcast.
Yes.
You can. I'm not gonna say you can. We would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to us if you found it in your heart to like, comment, and subscribe for future episodes. Usually every Wednesday, except when we're busy, or when they come out on Thursday, like the one that came out before this one. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought I was waiting to see if there was going to be more. You can follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram at appetizercast, and you can follow either of us at Erin MacDaddy or Moth Mancha.
And with that, be sure to tip your waitresses. I don't have a funny thing to say here. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.